Challenges of achieving FIRE, financial independence, retiring early. Now, this is the last part. This is part 5. So we started off by defining what is FIRE. That was part 1. We looked at strategies to achieving FIRE. That was part 2. We looked at how to calculate how to achieve it, financial independence, and how much you basically need. That was part 3. We also look at the type of FIRE. That was part 4. And now our last part. Okay, we all know everything that has advantages and strategies and everything else lazima ikuwe na disadvantages, because if it was easy then it means everyone can do it. Okay, so the first challenge is for those low-income earners. So if you earn kidogo money, then it becomes very challenging for you to achieve financial independence at an early age and basically retire early, yeah, because as we currently are looking at things, tax ndio hizo tumeanza kuambiwa things are going to be tighter than ever, so it means things won't be as easy, so we'll have to readjust everything else. So that is one of the biggest challenges. And then the next is basically having to live below your means. Na sisemi just below, just you still trying to live lavish kidogo and then sasa una cut down. No, like living below your means completely, which most of the people were like, now if I do that, and then what happens if I'm not there and something happens to me, and then I'm just leaving everything else to someone after working all this, I'm just being realistic, yeah. So that can be a big challenge as well. Then we have, of course, the market performance, whereby we are looking at inflation as we are looking at things right now. And as we go forward, of course, things are not going to be easy. And how the world is right now, we are expecting inflation to affect us one way or another. That is basically how the economy is going in terms of how we are going to be buying our oil, and that affects everything else, to whatever we produce, to the food we eat. So all that is going, so there is no way you can really be able to plan and not consider inflation. So even though you're looking at your retirement having like 30M, then you have to think, maybe I need like to add another 10-15M just in case of the inflation we are looking at, because 5 years ago, how much would you have used in or bought with 1,000? Right now, what can you really buy with 1,000, So you have to also consider that. Then there's the facts about your health as a person. So in the long run, what do you do? Because as the years go by, then it means you need to have a comprehensive health insurance to just make sure that it caters for all that. So that means as much as you want to retire early and achieve financial independence, then it still means if you don't want to really stress about your older age in terms of health, then you need to have a pension plan that at least when you get to 50, you can be able to buy like maybe income drawdown plans, whereby you use your existing pension plan to buy a health cover and still make money out of that plan. Okay, so you still have to consider all that. Then we have to consider the fact that every time your goals are changing. So as we look at the circle of life and looking at maybe 80 years being the maximum age that we live, between 0 to 20 years, you're not really working, right? Because you're in school and all that. Then between 20 and 40, that is when maybe you're getting your first job, your first car, your kids, your first house, all that. Then you look at the 40 to 60 age gap. Then you're looking at maybe your second car because your first car imeisha and all that. So things keep on changing as you go. More expenses, taking care of your parents. Then when you're at 60 to 80, you don't even have that energy to work any longer. So anyway, basically what I'm saying, with the changing of goals and everything as you go, might also be a challenge in you actually achieving financial independence and retiring early. So kindly consider that. It is a big challenge, by the way. It's not easy, so it's up to you. I hope you have learned, and I will see you next time. Bye.